Hello, everybody, and welcome to the New Earth AC. My name is Robin Nicole, and I'm a New Earth AC Unity host. And
And I'm Bonnie Bird, also a New Earth AC Unity host. Happy to be here today.
yeah, and maybe before we bring on our guests today, maybe we would like to kind of explain what it is that we are doing in the New Earth AC so people can kind of know what's happening. Bonnie, will you be able to explain that part?
Well, right now we are just putting it out there that any teacher who has something from their heart that they want to share in our Unity circles, that all they have to do is come to our Thursday, 11 o'clock Eastern time meeting that we have. And if you're interested, you could also message us. And it's just about anything you could think of, like anything spiritual, anything uplifting. Like even if you have healthy recipes to help you take care of your body, or if you have a light language class that we're going to talk about today, or if you want to teach or share your knowledge of you're some sort of energy worker and we want to help people do that, or you just want to do activations, anything that's on your heart that you want to share with the collective. We welcome you to give us a message, and then we will do one of these interviews with you to introduce you as a Unity host or Unity Circle and teacher for our New Earth. So.
Thank you, Bonnie, for explaining all that. So today we have two people. One of them is having a little bit of technical problems, and she will be here hopefully in the middle of the conversation. But we have two people. Her name is Maureen Moore, and she is going to be working with a lovely man, Michiel Kroon, who they're going to be putting on a light language play shop Unity Circle, and it's going to be Friday night, on October 9th, which is tomorrow. And I put the times at the bottom of the screen so that you can find it. And so without further ado, I'm going to bring on Michiel.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Hey guys. Yeah, doing great. I'm in the UK in lovely Glastonbury, and this is like an energy vortex, really.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that by expanding this message and sharing this message of the new Earth, it can reach many. Because right in the middle of all the ley lines here in Glastonbury.
Oh,
yeah. You're in the second chamber. Wait, I'm in Ireland, and Tara, Ireland is the first chamber of the heart, or the second chamber of the heart chakra, and I think Glastonbury is the first chamber or the third, and Avaberry is I can't remember which one is like the first and the third.
Right. They're all really connected.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm in Michigan, in the U.S. in Michigan. So I don't know where that is. Chakra-wise, I don't know what that is. if there even is one in Michigan, but that's where I'm at.
That's brilliant.
Yeah,
we're really looking forward to the light language play shop. And it's interesting because I did another workshop yesterday about expression, guys, and it was just like about I was telling a bit about my own journey as well. I used to be really shy, and I used to overthink all my words, like mentally. And I've just come from there to doing light language and sharing quite a bit. So it's interesting how light language can help to bring in that flow of love and kind of go beyond, all those things that we've been taught about how we should express ourselves. And I've had quite a bit of those things to work through, and I know it's for many as well. And what came through as well, and what I feel now as well, is kind of about overcoming all those times where, people have been like tortured for speaking their truth, like drowned or burned or whatever. It creates like a somatic memory that even can go like over lifetimes. So you can, when you feel afraid, it's like, and then you can't speak your truth kind of thing. So light language, really helps to go beyond that. And it's very easy to activate. You start singing a tone, and you just allow the activations and the codes to come in. And lovely Maureen has developed a 10-step system to activate it as well, like a 10-step meditation that came through from Sunanda.
Ooh,
So yeah. So
awesome.
together, we combine Sunanda with Michiel and with the Pleiadians, and create a really magical atmosphere. We've done one, I think it was in June. We did 2 of them. It was really special, and a lot of people felt the activation from it. So we'll just continue on that same flow and expand it even more.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
cool. So are you going to do the the activation in the play shop? Is that
Yeah.
part of the class? That's exciting.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. Bet you everybody's going to be excited about that. So can
Yeah.
you tell us a little bit? I don't know what happened with Robin. We all have families and children, and so things just happen. So we just carry on.
Yeah, exactly.
So, could you tell us a little bit how your story about how you started to speak light language, and then how you met Maureen and how you decided to do your workshops together?
Well, I was drawn to come to Glastonbury about 6 years ago, and I didn't really know why, but I was kind of feeling the energy shifts when I came here, and I knew I want to stay here a bit longer. And it just feels like home now, and that's when it started to come through. I started to do these drawings, and they were like glyphs almost. And a few people in the town were talking about light language, and some were drawing it. So I was kind of inspired, and I started to draw it myself. And I didn't really understand everything about it. I didn't know it was coming from Pleiades, Archangel Michael, but it was just coming through. And one of the first guidances I got was to create an oracle card deck.
Oh, so you have your own oracle card deck?
Yeah, well,
Oh,
it's
that's
a
awesome.
co-creation between Leanne and me, and it's called the Lemurian Starchild Oracle. So what happened is I met Leanne about sort of 3 years later, and she'd been working on an oracle deck as well. So we started to combine our work, and it was almost like it was already created in the heavens. It was just coming together off of these different vibrations in a beautiful way. So yeah, so Deanna and I did the Lemurian Starchild Oracle, and Maureen purchased the Oracle as well. If I remember it right, it was from our Kickstarter campaign. So we came into contact with Maureen as well, and that's how, a couple of years later, she decided to ask us to do a workshop together. So that was all kind of amazing how these energies all come together, and then now we're in this moment and communication here. So that's after I started doing the glyphs, I'll go into a bit more detail about developing the light language. One day I was just sort of sitting in under a tree, and the sun rays came through the tree, and then I started to speak it as well. Didn't really know what it all meant at first, but I just sort of continued following that flow of the drawings and the speaking and the singing. And that's how that became more, and starting to do workshops as well, where I was speaking this light language, and later on where I was also channeling Archangel Michael and Pleiadian beings.
Yeah.
So it
Hand
was
in hand.
Sorry?
It's all channeling.
Yeah.
It's all channeling, yeah.
Yeah. And it sort of happened just from following my heart, kind of following my joy, and really connecting to these beings. And at first I felt quite spaced out in that connection. And at first I found it quite hard to make it practical and make it kind of being able to apply it to my life or sharing that with
I
others.
think everybody goes through that transition phase that start to do light language, whether it be speaking it or dancing it or writing it, or there's many ways, or doing it through art. Light language comes in, or doing the hand language, even silent. I think everybody goes through a transition, like I'm doing this, but then now what do I do with it? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And-
definitely. It
Yeah.
takes time for it to really filter down into these insights in words that we understand on Earth, because it's this universal language of light and love. So it's kind of beyond normal thinking, but then it comes into the mental realm as well, and the emotional, and starts to bring in healing and understanding.
So what was your connection to when you finally started channeling and getting the information and putting the two together, what your light language was meaning, so that you could help others with it? What helped you get that connection?
The meaning is, I found that light language can be literally translated, or I haven't come across that, because the meaning is multidimensional. So it's got a lot of different layers. So you can find a translation of light language, but it's just one aspect. So the meaning for me in this moment is the connection with the angelic realms and with the Pleiades realms, who are sending in higher vibrations of light and codes of light that kind of activate our DNA and activate our divine abilities, and also they help to clear out density, and they help to kind of reconfigure our mind and our emotional levels, to reconfigure them so they can come out of the linear kind of cage of thinking about things. So it's a beautiful combination, and there's many more layers and more details about it, as well as the beings that connect through the light language. And there's the healing on different levels. There's emotional healing. It's got a physical influence where it literally increases the vibration. Plus it's like molecules of light, so it's also like sacred geometry that these vibrations bring in. So I would say it's very multi-layered.
Yeah.
And the message for the collective is almost like, it's safe to wake up, it's safe to express your truth now, and it's safe to be in neutrality as well. You don't need to be polarized into one side or another. I know that's very much a thing with elections as well that are on in the US right now. People want to choose a side, pick a side, and actually it's like the one of the practical applications that I've found is it helps to come back into a neutral space, so you're not taking in a lot of density from all sorts of different sources and people. Hi, Maureen.
Hi, Maureen.
Great to see you.
Thank
All right, let me go. I know I put myself on mute because I was trying to get more
Having all
in
kinds
here.
of
We had a
issues.
little.
Oh, that's what she went to. We were like, where did she go?
Yeah, that's what I went through. Plus, my dog was like bark, 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 and he was like, I want dinner, and he wasn't going to stop. So I gave him dinner, and we
Brilliant.
tried to get Maureen
And
in
I
at the
talked a bit
same
about
time.
the
So it's called,
10 steps from Sunanda. Which
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you
we're
so
excited
much.
about that.
yeah, because we're gonna do that tomorrow as well. And I was saying, Sunanda and Michael and a bit of the Pleiades as well. It's a great combination that we're looking forward to. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
so
excited about
so
that.
excited to see and join tomorrow and be part of that with Michiel. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I was asking him, or we were talking about the different layers of light language and how, you know, your heart kind of tells you what it's meaning, or you may be getting a knowing, or there's multi dimensions to it, multi layers to it, that you might get just one snapshot of what it means, but it could mean many other things. And so, there's so many things like healing that's going on. It's hard to even explain what it all is. You know what I mean? It's just such a healing energy. And then everybody, like some people will chant, some people will make noise, some will tone, uh, some it sounds like Pleiadian, it sounds like a language, and some it just sounds like silly noises, but it's still all energy, it's all love, and it's all coming from the highest vibration of love for healing and the best for mankind. So, light language is just a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And so, would you like to add some more to it, Maureen? Since you came in, we'll let you speak for a little while.
Well, yeah, not knowing all that was said
Let us know
before,
about you.
but
Well, tell us about you and how you came to light language, and how he was telling us a little bit about how you guys met and came together, and about your
wonderful.
cards, which I'm excited to see someday.
Yes,
Yeah.
those
So
I
how did you come to light language and what you're doing today?
Well, I'm one that this long story short was that like 2 years ago I started to really suddenly be very interested in spiritual teaching and listening to things that maybe a person referred a book to me or that, and then I was going through sort of a relationship challenge at that time, and it made me really look at my own behaviors, and then but I was working a job where I drove from client to client, and so it gave me time to listen to whatever I wanted to. And through that, I started to realize, hey, I want to start meditating. And at first, I would go 10 minutes, and I was like, wow, it's really easy for me to go longer. And then I was doing these really long meditations, probably not every day, but most days, and making time for it in the morning. And then one day, I just felt like my consciousness went super high, and almost like a white screen in I can sort it. Sometimes I get vision. It's like a picture in my mind, but I pictured like a white screen sort of effect. And I felt all this energy through my body. And I'm used to, like, even before I knew much about doing Reiki or anything else, I knew that I could always feel a lot of energy through my hands. Well, all of a sudden, I just started aligning, what I know now is aligning my chakras and moving very rapidly with my hands and energy. And then a whole nother language just flowed out of my mouth. And I'm like, what?
Are you a Reiki master? Is that where the Reiki comes from?
I'm not. My mother is. And so she would give us Reiki as children and still does. And so I'm open. I've read the books on it and, considered getting certified. It's something I followed through on and got. And so for me, it was very spontaneous. And then I had no idea what I was doing. And I just happened to connect recently and have an energetic, like, attunement with another person in a different method. And I asked her, and she goes, I'm not sure, but let me put you in touch with another person. And then it just went from there. Like, then it started to be, oh yeah, she was able to really talk to me about what she thought it was. And I felt ancestral Lemurian light language. It was like, I said to my husband, I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm speaking Hawaiian. or a
That
Hawaiian native language or something. And I had a vision of myself as an elder woman standing beneath a waterfall. And I'd never had a vision before. So it was my first vision. And I was teaching children and adults around a waterfall area. And it just progressed from there for me. And it was, but I knew I wasn't scared of it. I'm like, it makes me feel amazing. I felt, very much heart expansion. And at that time I had concepts of the chakra system and running my energy. And I was just kind of understanding discernment and all that with because everything was very new to me at that time.
Oh, yeah.
And then this last year or two, I would say I've just done so much inner work and clearing. And then hearing from my first channel message that maybe Michiel spoke of with the steps, I did that within a week of starting the light language. And I knew I was being told that this is a life path for me to assist in introducing light language to the world and to others. And I slowly opened up to that. I'm like, really? But I don't even know what it is. Why me? Why not? And I
don't think anybody really knows, even if they're doing it, what it all is, because it's so layered. Like Michiel was saying earlier, it's so layered.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm a Reiki master teacher, and I started like my hands, when I'm doing the energy treatments would be moving, and then before I knew it, I was channeling their past lives and stuff like that. So I work with Akashic Records too, because it all just came online. And then the next thing you knew, I was speaking this language like you. I saw myself as a, like a Hawaiian heritage with the comet eyes, and it was just amazing. So, I mean, we all just come online in these strange ways. And then we don't, like Michiel was saying earlier, we don't know what to do with it after we've gotten it. So then we're searching around trying to figure out, how do I make sense of this? But it's such an amazing gift, and my life has never been the same since it started. It's always been.
I mean, I found out, I was like, wait, there's people are speaking light language all over the world, and I had no idea it even existed, other than speaking in tongues. I had that concept. And then I've used it so much for my own balancing and clearing. I just found that it would just flow for those months as I was working during the day, and that I was just saying light language as in allowing it to flow while I was in the car alone or walking. I was walking dogs at that time. So I was in nature all the time, and it just, I know that doing that type of work and being in nature every day really helped me expand and open up quickly. And even just yesterday, I was working with another light language person, and she was we were giving me an attunement to release something that I've been feeling stuck on, and boy, was it powerful. I cleared.
But see, even though we know what we know, we still need each other. That's what community is all about. Because, I mean, we still calling up our friend going, hey, something's stuck. I need your help. Help me clear this,
Need a different
and that's the
perspective.
beautiful thing.
And then our guides were working together, and I was also moving my hands and helping my systems while she was doing the work. And that's the thing, is that I'm just mostly become service to others focused. And the reason I reached out, I think Michiel and I was originally through the cards and in that connection and realizing the Lemurian connection. But then I'm so glad that he asked that we might do this together. And it's been a beautiful partnership when we've done it. And so then we're able to bring in people from both sides, of the world. He's more networked than I am. I'm like, stay-at-home mom stepping out with not a huge network. And then that was like a year ago. And now I have a Facebook group, Light Language Life, that's grown. And
where are you at, Maureen? What part of the world are you at, Maureen?
Oh, I'm in the U.S. in Washington on the northwest corner. Beautiful area. Yeah, I love it. Mm-hmm.
I just have a question for Michiel, because I love decks of cards.
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't happen to have your deck in front of you like that we could see?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'd
All
like
the
to.
around,
artwork
basically,
so beautiful.
our lounge is full of decks, so Leanne will help me to get one. Oh yeah, this is the box
Okay.
of our Oracle deck.
Oh, that's
Lemurian
beautiful.
Yeah.
Starchild Oracle. Oh my God, guys, put that up a little bit closer. Let me have a look.
Yeah, there you go.
I gotta type that in. What is it called? Lemurian.
The Maureens Starchild
Starchild
Oracle. Yeah. So
Like you see the artwork, I used it. Like even I had a vision and an experience with the dragon energy just yesterday or so, and shared with him that, and then their cards perfectly represented what I saw through it, and then I just resonate so much with what they have brought.
Those are beautiful. I love that they're
Wow.
smaller because I like the
Right.
cards that are easier to
Well,
handle. Yeah,
Where
I
do we
like
find
that.
these cards? Do we order them on Amazon, or where can we find
Yeah,
them?
yeah, they're on Amazon as well. Yeah, that's right.
We're gonna get
And
us.
on our website as well, Lemurian Starchild Oracle.
Wait. I gotta write this down. Or
All right.
what is the website called?
It's the same as with the name on the box.
Lemurian Starchild
yeah.
Oracle. Beautiful.
.com. Yeah, that's right. Leanne and I published this about
You,
a year.
would you guys? I'm putting you on the spot, so you don't have to do it. But would you like to draw a couple cards?
I
Yeah,
would.
yeah, definitely. Should we get one for the collective then?
Yeah.
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 And it's lovely because the people that created the deck are there, and you don't have to look at the book.
It's beautiful.
So how brilliant is that? Opening the
Yeah.
heart. Yeah. Because I was saying
Opening
about
the heart.
the message for the collective to allow these higher vibrations in, and kind of clearing the fear, going beyond the fear that is in the collective right now. But there's beautiful opportunities to step out of that and kind of awaken to these higher vibrations, because the heart goes beyond all of those other ideas, and the heart kind of just shines its truth and expresses its truth as well. Yeah.
That's just beautiful. And I love that card. It's really beautiful. I can
And
feel the
that
energy from the
connection
card.
through, oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
That connection through the heart is just so important
Mm.
to take you out of your mind. Maybe you already discussed that, to allow for the light language the first time, because your ego might want to jump in there if you're in your head and say, oh, this sounds so strange. How can this
Yeah.
be? And then that's part of the instruction that we share is that as you focus in your heart and allow to completely just align and, let it flow, that's when I feel it comes through for people.
When the magic happens.
Yeah.
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 That's amazing, you guys. I love it.
I was getting a message about this yesterday, guys, as well, when we did the healing circle by the expression. How all of the collective, events with COVID and with the racial tensions, it's all so connected to our breath and our throat, and that's where so many people have been blocked. So that's what we're clearing, basically, just to breathe freely. And another thing I got yesterday was to trust really the breath from our ancestors, from the wise elders, who we would do like rituals with, like smoking the peace pipe and breathing in that beautiful incense almost, and trusting the universe to really breathe, and the light language, I feel, brings in that trust in the divine.
Do you guys have something that you could do that would help the collective with the throat chakra and the breathing? Could you do that together?
Would you like to start, Maureen?
Wait a minute before you start doing that.
Wait.
I'm on the site.
Oh my gosh, she's still on the card.
Oh, right.
Enter your promo code. Do you have a special promo code or something?
Yeah.
Do you know what it
I'm
is?
just gonna look at the end.
What's this?
They'll tell us when we're done.
Yeah.
For the
For the
deck.
deck.
They probably don't want to post it.
Oh, I think we have at the moment.
Oh, right.
Oh, we've got an Ascension bundle one though.
Oh, yeah, we got 25% off the Ascension bundle, haven't we?
Yeah,
Leanne's
so-
gonna look it up. And then after the
Okay.
light language, we can share a promo code.
Sure.
Okay, that sounds
Yeah.
like a plan, because it would be
All
nice.
right.
You would get people buying your decks and stuff. This looks awesome
Lovely. Yeah.
on your website.
Thanks so much for giving it that attention. That's brilliant. We love sharing the message of the deck as well.
I wanted to just say, since we're talking about the deck, that I so love the Gaia image, and then also the that's on the back of every card is really unique to myself. That's one of my very favorites. I don't know if you
Oh, that's
and
beautiful.
then I feel like that's my spirit right there. And then also you have a light language card, and that was one of the very first ones I drew once I received the deck. And of course, I was like, oh, and it's the lotus, which comes up for myself and many others as a symbol for my soul family. And so I was so excited to see if you could show the light language card at some point, I'd love that too.
I'll pick it out for you. Pass me the deck.
Yeah. So we've got a promo code which gives 25% off the Ascension bundle, which is the deck plus audio meditations, and the code is Ascension 1111 in
that's pretty
Ascension
easy.
capitals.
Ascension 1111.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Robin's
capitals.
addicted to cards, let me tell you.
So you get some audio meditations that Leanne and I've made, which go with certain cards, and you can't really get those on Amazon. So you get a bit of extra kind of transmissions.
Okay, if you go to the site and you don't go to Amazon, that's brilliant. Thank you. I'll be typing that in now.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Go on with your thing now.
Well, you were talking about the breathing assisting and how important it is, and then we're clearing. And I remember, I think my friend Lori is doing a new technique, or not new to her, or sharing with us, that you breathe into the heart and then the higher heart, like. And I started to do that without actually getting any professional instruction about it, but I found that to really help me connect. And you asked me to do something. I didn't quite hear it, but I could.
Oh, I was asking you guys to do together something. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's the card Maureen was talking about, the light language card.
So that's beautiful. Wow.
Yeah.
It has this light language right through all of it, overlaid with her artwork. Is my
very beautiful.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
So what I was asking was for you together to do a collective to help with the releasing of the throat, and do a light language with the heart and the throat, and help people, in this time that everybody's struggling with that.
Do you think?
Let's start. Right?
Then do like I could do an attunement or send the light language that comes through, and then you might have a message, or what do you want to do, Michiel?
All right, and we'll see what happens. I never know what happens.
Yeah. We'll just leave it up to spirit what happens.
I'm feeling I'm feeling like I have something that wants to come through now. I can set that intention that this message for today aligns with the collective to serve them to their highest will and good, most benevolent outcome as they work to clear just the way that their soul needs to connect with their higher selves and integrate in love and light. You can add intention too. To go forth in grace and honor with Gaia as we are collectively one. Posonoko ne leana kashena kolidona kashanmana heleana he. Kole kashanyana holiana foshania hanogodone he. Pezananya he kota devante kshanya kadiena haliana ho kashavane. Shayana namone kashanyane he koliano kotodone he. Alimane he kashanyana holiana feizane he mone he. Pola katyana he bagashane he. Selamane he monyane he kaliana. Shalayana pushanyana he pokotone. Leada vada. Sela katina kaliana boshanyana hone koshanyana he koliana vanya he meizanya he bukwa. Hela katiana fashanyane pododone kaliana kashanyana he kashanyane leana koshina koliana kododone kashanyane he nane he. Pozavanena kodiododone kashanyana kaliana se shashane he koshana podone. Ale. Ooh, ooh, Tefanea, Eonia, Yanya, Kanya, Hendonia, Aleo, Daleon, Dale. Ooh. Okay, Sina Kadirvana. Posadavania, Shajana, Kaliana. Delecatiana Cododona Cashania, Tudidone he, Misi Jojone Cajanago Necaleara. Maliana Vante, Shaniane, Hulone, Pone Cashanea, Coriana Codie. Mone Cadiana, Haniane, Hokodo Shanana, Bodorone, Alabania. Shakatina Caleara Cashanavane. Selenavane, Honocodena, Padabani, Cashaniana, Huniana. Hela Catiena, Cashana, Codiane he. It's a bane he. Thank you. Dodovane, Dodone, Jadavane, Cotodone. Le Davade, Kashanaka, the Cotidone. Mosavajane, Hilada de Koshabane, Kalela de. Michael.
Beautiful.
Ish dai ke ish dai ish dai ke ish da ish dai. Let these beautiful words from Maureen and her guides to just sink into your energy field. Breathe deeply to integrate these beautiful frequencies of love and light. And they're very strong frequencies that activate your abilities to speak light language. It's important to really breathe it in, to bring it back to your own heart. You are the source. You are the universe within. Allow the universe to come through. So we are finding these divine abilities in all dimensions, all aspects, all levels. And we're allowing this to activate more and more. Receive this speech in tongues from Archangel Michael in this moment. It is very simple, and it's just to relax, to hold space within and without. Ish dai ke ish ish dai ke ish dai ke ish. Embracing all aspects of yourself. And the beautiful thing is, we will go into this deeper tomorrow, actually. You might get many emotions come up in this process, come to the surface for healing, or simply for being seen and bringing in clarity about all aspects of yourself. And we allow the light language to flow through these feelings, and we breathe in the activation, the code, the light. We get a beautiful flow, and we're able to take a step back from these emotions as well as embrace them. Before ish
Presence, greatest gift. Present.
Allowing ourselves to shine and to be. And breathing deeply. Keep breathing.
Yeah. Eladavane to Jona Galiana. Alayana Koshanani, Hanyano Bodoni, Ashamamana, Coleano Koshanane, Salavadania, Bojone, Valane, Leka Javane, Bododone, Henagadiada. Sanyanina. Attuning to the frequency of love. Sasatona to Davante, to Davante, to Davante, to Davante. Claim the Cosanona, Caliana. Release without judgment. He holds you in the highest love and light. Selalenia, Pododonia, Casaniana, Coliana, Shenomocodoni, Casania.
Wow.
Kind of new for me. I don't, yeah.
I keep looking around because I'm sitting on my porch and like the birds are going crazy. They're like in the energy. I keep
Brilliant.
hearing them going back and forth, and I'm like, what?
Lots of times when I'm doing light language outside for light language life or something, I have like this orchestra of birds all around.
They love it. Whenever I'm doing Reiki out here or doing some sort of class or doing anything that brings up energy, they're all everywhere.
Yeah, and the
Oh,
frogs
lovely.
too. The chirping of the frogs goes crazy around here when I do the light language. I notice.
Oh, that's so cool.
Mm.
Robin, are you back in?
Yes, I'm trying to put up the link for tomorrow's Zoom.
Because we're kind of going to wrap it up because it's like 3 o'clock now. And I think that, we pretty much introduced you guys and let you let everybody know what kind of wisdom you guys are going to share. And I think it's going to be really exciting. And I'm going to be there. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, and we are going to, give people chance as well if they want to speak light language themselves. We'll support them in the process. So we'll tone with them and then encourage that beautiful aspect to come forward.
Whether you're a first time speaking, not speaking yet, we've seen others activate within the group and do their first time share, but there's absolutely no pressure to share. You don't, if you're just curious and want to align with the message, please show and come into group and experience with us. I just love all the sharing that happens in the past that has gone on for like half of the workshop or so.
Yeah.
Been
lots of fun. Like Maureen, when you're speaking, I can see spirit come right in and right through your eyes. Like it's so beautiful. And the same thing with Michiel. It's just beautiful. And I am so blessed to have been able to spend this time with you guys today.
Yeah.
And I can't wait until tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
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 Well,
Well,
let me
that's
plug
great.
Pacific. I know that.
Same
Yeah.
time that we just went on doing this today, so it'll be the same time. And this will be recorded. It's going to be done in Zoom, and so I put up the link so that people can see that in the comments. If you'd like to get more of this, because that was just a little bit of a taster of what's going to happen tomorrow. And go into the room, and you can attend the play shop that they have going on. And it will be recorded so that we can share this on the New Earth AC YouTube page afterwards. So even if you're unable to attend because you have other things going on in your life, you will still be able to attend at a different time from the time that it's happening. So we thank the both of you for putting this this unity, we're calling them unity circles now, for putting the unity circle, for doing this, and stepping up to the plate and bringing this to the group, because the New Earth Ascending Consciousness group is going to move mountains. I know, it's just know it will. And this is only the start, and we thank you for signing up and coming in and giving your heart out to everybody. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you both for having us. It was awesome. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah. It was
Thank
nice.
you for creating this awesome platform for others to share in this way.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, I look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow. And I think.
So it's a bye for now. We'll see everybody.
Goodbye until tomorrow.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.